Ensure the beginning, body and conclusion reinforces the purpose. Project sincerity and conviction, controlling nervousness you may feel. Strive not to use notes. Timing is 5 p.m. Good luck.
All these Toastmasters.
Did you know that if you are trying to take money from the ATM, and being at a knife point, you can actually inform the police by entering your PIN code in reverse? Or the Coca-Cola logo is actually a secret message against a particular religion, and that blasphemous message can be read by simply holding the logo in front of the mirror. All of these seemingly unrelated examples are appealing, informative and interesting. But the biggest connection between them is that the source of all these are chain emails, false emails. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests and anyone who have ever forwarded a chain email, I would like to urge you to break the chain. My grudge is against those emails which lure you or threaten you to continue it, which are intended just to spread hatred, misinformation, superstitions, or just to continue it. Yes, I have seen emails which say, just add your name to the end of the list and send it to as many people as you can. Let us see how far it gets. Isn't it dumb? Most of you may be thinking, what is wrong in sending an innocent email even if it is factually incorrect? Many of my friends argue with me, but believe me, it's more dangerous than it looks. To begin with, it can make you look pretty silly. This has been going on for a while. Recently, I received a mail from one of my friends asking me to inform as many people as I could to avoid flying between the dates 23rd and 25th of December 2012. It also said NASA has predicted a total blackout on these days and that there would be drastic changes in the whole universe after that date. It had the backing of scientific theories from US and even a video clipping to support the claim. The matter being so sensational, when I read, I felt, this is my chance to be a hero. I can save the life of so many people. Without a second thought, I forwarded it to as many friends, relatives and colleagues as I could. Immediately after sending the mail, my curiosity forced me to go over the Google and read more about it. Slowly it became clear to me, I am not going to save the life of any people. Rather, I too have fallen prey to those hoax mailers who had been circulating such mails all over the world. Immediately I sent a correction mail to all the recipients of my mail attaching the NASA's document. But by then, the matter has spread like wildfire and I understood that it has gone out of my control. Over the next few hours, I could see worried conversations, disturbed faces all over the corridors, kitchen, lobby, etc. in my office. I feel terribly sorry for having spread such a wrong message without proper verification. I stopped opening mails from that friend from that day onwards. Dear Toastmasters, December 23rd, 24th and 25th have passed. As we all know, the world is the same as it was before the 25th. But I could do my part in breaking the chain. There are various ways to force you or threaten you to continue the chain. Most of us who are not in the habit of forwarding unsolicited mails do give in to emotional appeals and consider our responsibility to the society done by simply forwarding that mail. Some of you might have received emails in the name of reputed organizations like the Red Cross asking you to donate money to a cancer-struck child or a 9/11 victim. They lure you by saying, by forwarding a mail to one friend, you are actually donating 1 cent for the cause. Our generosity forces us to forward the mail to at least to a minimum of 10 friends. What we don't realize is the fact that by doing so, we are doing more harm to the reputation and work of such organizations that they have to spend more than hundreds of man-hours to refute the contents of the mail. Coming to more serious effects. Most often, the context of the mail, the original context of the mail is lost in the chain. And if some legal issues crop up, you could be traced out as the originator of the mail. Are you prepared to take that risk? I have even heard of people losing their jobs because of such mails. So, what can we do to counter these? The least you can do is not to be the source of such a mail. A 2-minute search over the internet can give you the authenticity or the fakeness about the mail. There are dedicated websites like the Foxlayer where you can check the authenticity of such mails, and even they will give you scientific explanations why that mail can be considered as a hoax. And if you happen to establish the fakeness of such a mail, don't stop by ignoring the mail. Reply back to the sender, attaching the link, and ask them to write damage control mails to all the recipients of that mail, as well as from the person from whom he or she has received the mail. Am I starting a reverse chain? Maybe, but I'll definitely break the chain. And if you really want to forward such an email, do ask yourself if you are ready to be identified as the originator of that mail. Such simple steps, and you have done your bit against this menace. Dear Toastmasters, the email is one of the best things that have happened to humankind in the field of communication. Let's use it and not abuse it. Let us use it with such common sense and use some simple steps to break the chain whenever we encounter one. Good luck.